This is Greg, aka Crazy G, once again, and I'm still here at Mayhem for the G spot in WSUR and NECR.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here with Levi Benton, vocalist for the band Miss May I. Thanks for taking the time to hit the G spot once again. It's been a long time. What's been going on, man?
Oh man, just released a new record, Rise of the Lion. Man, I'm trying to think since yeah, released a record, toured a crap ton around the world on the last record, and I'm trying to think what else has been going on. Oh yeah, we're on Mayhem, man. It's been amazing. It's a dream. We've always wanted to do this, and it's finally been happening. And the crowds have been. It's one of the best tours I've ever done. It's amazing.
Well, Miss May I has been tearing things up since 2007, and have mounted a pretty huge fan base in that time. What has the road been like since the band's birth?
Oh man, crazy. We started in an 8-passenger van with 9 guys, so overpacked that, and now we're freaking in a bus and everything. Everything's been cool. We've hit a lot of countries. I'm trying to think what else we've done. We've done a lot. We're not home a lot, so it's nice to. But this is the dream. It's what I've always wanted to do. So it's been awesome though. Had our ups and downs, but everything's been great.
Awesome. The 5 of you assemble an incredible creative lineup. How did you guys find one another? I mean, were you all friends? Did you just like?
Yeah, we're all high school buddies. So we all went to high school. We got a record deal our senior year in high school. So we were in school when our record deal happened, and the only one that we didn't go to school with is Ryan, our bass player. But he's from like a town over. We sort of stole him because everybody says they play bass, but he actually plays the bass. So it was nice to steal him and add him to the group. But yeah, we've been friends since original lineup, and yeah, I think that's what makes us keep doing it. Is that it's just 5 best friends getting to do what we love to do. Some of the songs we even play are songs we played in the basement when we were 15. So it's nice to be able to play them on stage in front of thousands of people, and they beat the crap out of each other. So it's nice.
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's a great time.
Your most recent album, Rise of the Lion, is vicious and fierce, and it is your 4th album to date. What did you do different with this CD compared to your past CDs, if anything?
There's 2 big differences. The biggest thing is we had a lot of time to write it, which never really happens. We have a whole new management team, so they allowed us a lot of time because, like you said, we tour a lot. So they said we had a few months off to actually write and sit. To do pre-pro and actually rewrite songs, because all our old records, right when we were done with the song, that's basically what you heard on the record. We never got to rewrite it or critique it. So this time, I think we rewrote every song at least 5 times. So we made sure they were like the best they could be. And the other big thing was the new team. They really stressed us, and it was great because they were blunt with us. They told us that we needed to write a diverse record that was timeless, and that's a big boots to fill for someone to tell you. But I think it worked well. It melted our brains a little bit. I think I'm still recovering, but we tried to make sure that every song was different. And for a metal band, it's hard to write 14 different songs that don't sound the same. But I think we accomplished it well, and it makes the CD really interesting from the beginning to the end. And it's got every mood. If you want a grungy song, a thrashy song, or a slow song, it's all on this new record. And it's the first time we've ever done that, so I'm really excited.
Well, Refuse to Believe opens the CD with Power and Force. What was the intention with this first track? Was that the intention?
Yeah, it's actually the first song we wrote too. So yeah, we just wanted it to. We didn't want it to have a long orchestra intro that's like, oh, this big Viking ship's coming. Or we just wanted to like. It's a plug-in of a guitar. It's the real guitar plug-in. It's nasty and raw, and it's just us 5 dudes playing instruments. Nothing special. Just 5 metal dudes trying to be a metal band.
Cool. Another pounding track is Lunatic. What was the writing process like with that song?
That one was actually cool. That one, our guitar player drummer actually, they wrote that one on by themselves. They were just, no one was there that day for pre-pro. I think we did like a Chipotle run or something, and they were left there, and they wrote that song. That was the fastest written song. They wrote it real fast. They were just jamming, and somebody hit record, and that song sort of came together. Like, it was how I said we wanted a different vibe. BJ, the guitar player, wrote that one. He's really into like Stone Sour and more modern stuff, and it has sort of a new metal vibe. And they were just jamming, and they recorded it, and we tweaked it some, and then the vocals show were like, yeah, it's got a whole different vibe than the rest of the record. And then we got to throw a bunch of like Terry Date, who's a legend. He threw in a bunch of doing some crowd chants and made him real pissed off. It was awesome. And we spelled lunatic a little different, so we try to just stick out. It's nice.
And that's cool. I was going to say that you did spell it differently than it should be spelled, but I mean, there must have been a premise behind that for you guys.
Yeah, it goes along with just the craziness. It's you don't have to follow any rules. Everyone's a lunatic. So.
Aren't we all?
Yes, especially at Mayhem. This is where we all hang out.
A very potent song is Gone. What is the story behind that track?
The biggest thing going into that, when we were writing lyrics for that one, we've always been a really vague band. So like, I would always just, I guess, beat around the bush, never be really specific. And that song it was sort of like that when we were writing it. But when we got to the chorus, I was looking at my lyrics and I just wanted to be straight to the point. So we just went straight for it and just said like heartbreak and everything. We didn't beat around the bush and say pain or I'm feeling this way. We're just like, it's just a straight up heartbreak song, and it says it plain as day in the lyrics. And we just wanted to be straight to the point this time around because we wanted to do a lot of stuff we've never done before. So yeah, and Gone, we gotta showcase that. And ended up the chorus. I remember writing it and running into the room with the other guys and like, check out the chorus I just wrote. I'm so excited on it. So that one came to our head like instantly. It was great.
Well, this whole CD is thunderous. If there is one track off this CD that sticks out for you more than the rest, what is it and why?
Oh man, I would have to say Echo sticks out the most throughout the whole record. It was a super left field song we wanted to do, and we actually, how I was saying, we rewrote a lot of the music. That song was rewritten probably 10 to 15, too many times. Because we really wanted a left field song, but we didn't know how we were going to do it. And Terry was in there, and then Jared, our drummer, actually played the piano on that song, and it was a real grand piano, and we just wanted something really different to, I guess, have the mood for the record. And yeah, Echoes was a big stretch for us, but we had a blast, and radio picked it up, and so it was sort of an experiment for us. And then once we put the record out there for people to hear, everyone freaked out about it. And it actually turned around for the best. So I said that would be the one that sticks out. It just showcases that Miss May I can just not thrash. We're actually a band and play other music.
No, and you're right, because again, the whole CD so versatile. I don't want to say compared to your past CDs, but you've done a lot of different things with this CD.
Yeah. Thank you.
Miss May I is playing here at Mayhem. Can you tell us what it is like playing this festival?
It's an honor. I've never been to Mayhem because we've always been touring. But I went to Ozfest growing up, and it has sort of the same vibe. And it's crazy. My mom's a metalhead. She came out, and she loved it. It's just an honor to be on a metal festival and be, I guess, I always say this in past interviews, it's like a big wall of like, not bullies because everyone's nice, it's just there's a big wall to like break into to be accepted into this world, and for people to accept us onto the tour first off and then play and everyone have a great time and actually become fans of the band and not just brush us off has been amazing. So just to be accepted into the metal world has been it's a dream come true for us. It's been great.
Well, I got to tell you, your Facebook page and website states that Miss May I is one of the hardest working bands in the metal genre. What is your take in regards to that statement?
We do work pretty hard. We like, our biggest thing is we all have families and stuff at home, and like not like kids and stuff. We have a lot. We all have the ladies and everything. We try to be comfortable. So we cut corners actually wherever we are. So like on this tour, we didn't really bring a crew. We're just like, if we're gonna do it, at the end of the day, everyone's here to see the castle and fire for revenge. So if we load up our own stuff and have and we tech our own stuff and we're out there in the morning setting up all our stuff and not having a crew sleeping in, like it's to be for the best. It's cutting corners and it helps us get by. And I think that's what most of that comes through. And we never stop touring. Like we're off for a couple. I think we did 2 months of European festivals and we were off for 26 hours, and then we came straight to this. So we haven't even really been home.
Wow. And you know, I just wanted to elaborate on that statement a little bit, because when I interviewed you at Vans,
yeah,
I swear between then and now, all you guys have been doing is touring.
Yeah.
I mean, other than, you know, producing an album and writing an album or two, but yeah, you guys have been like touring for what? it seems like 3-4 years.
Yeah, nonstop. If we're home, we're never home for more than 2 weeks. So if we're home, it's home for a second or back out. So. But we love it. We love to do that. That's what our last record, we really wanted to hit worldwide, and we hit a lot of countries never hit, and this time we're going to hit US again. So there's just so many, our fan base has grown, and it's a lot of hard work, but at the end of the day, it's just comforting to know that our fan base isn't just Ohio, it's the whole world. So there's a lot of fans to play to, and that's, at the end of the day, that's all we want, and it's just amazing. So.
Is there anything you want to say to the Miss May fans?
Stay metal, and thank you guys for keeping us out on the road, and I hope you guys like the new record. If you haven't heard it, go pick it up, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon.
Awesome. One last question, I'll let you go, man.
No worries.
Other than your rigorous touring and promoting Rise of the Lion, is there anything else we can expect from Miss May in 2014?
Oh man, like I said earlier, the biggest excitement is we've always, at least the last couple of years, we've sort of secluded the U.S. and we haven't came here a lot just because we thought we don't want to over tour, but this last record's been doing so well and everyone's been singing along and supporting us so much. I think we're going to hit the U.S. harder than anywhere we've hit before. So I think this will be the most we've ever played at home, and I'm excited to see the fans, and it's just going to be a great time. And, yeah, the rest of the year we have a bunch of festivals, but we still have a couple more U.S. tours before the end of the year. So. And they're with bands we've never toured with before, so I hope you guys are excited. It's going to be great.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. Listen, Levi, I want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us. I appreciate it, man. It's great seeing you again.
Good seeing you again.
And good luck, man, with Rise of the Lion and touring and everything else.
Thank you very much, guys.
Hopefully we'll talk again soon.
Hell yeah.
All right, thanks.
I appreciate it. When you said G-Spot, I was like, boom. I totally remember this interview.